All right, welcome. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a reading for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, wherever you might have those in your chart, and you have them somewhere. So, because everyone does. So, this might be for you, and that's my intention. Also, my readings are timeless. So, whenever you catch this, it's the right time for you. And I've chosen three cards from Wisdom of the Oracle, and I'll be clarifying with some other decks. And I've also let the universe choose a song. And the title of your song is Any Which Way. I've spent some time just trying to think about this. I think this is going to be one of those times when it's going to come to me as I dive into the reading. So, to begin, we have deep, excuse me, deep knowing in protection, which speaks about feeling hypersensitive, um, feeling empathy overload, psychic exhaustion. Essentially, it is a time to say no to anyone who takes away your energy, drags you down, holds you back, um, exhausts you, basically. But also to say yes to anyone who can provide support, clarity, understanding, encouragement. Um, it's being very rooted and grounded in who you are, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first in terms of healing and doing what you need to do for yourself, but then also being willing to go with the flow, to let I want to say the winds of change kind of move you. Be like the tree that can sway in the wind but is firmly rooted. Um, and then we get loyal heart in protection. And this is speaking to letting go of misguided loyalties, of old ideas, old um, beliefs that don't really serve you anymore. This when this is in protection, it's all about just turning and reaching for the new, kind of letting all the old stuff go. Anything that just feels funky in your life. And and just it's almost like starting over, at least in a certain sense. Knowing that in caring for yourself, it's going to allow for this new beginning. And maybe that's where the title of the song Any Which Way comes in, is any which way the wind blows, let that guide you. Any which way you find yourself leaning, where you feel like you want to move away from something that doesn't feel so good in favor of something that does. um, that make that your priority. So let's look at the good tarot. Ooh, 333. Nice. Okay. Let's get the good tarot. What does the good tarot have to say? Ooh, we've got the world. Yep. Closing out a major cycle, having finally come to a point of understanding, completion. This can be a card of success and freedom, freedom from what doesn't serve anymore. This is the card of like you've graduated from something, maybe literally or maybe I don't know, not necessarily, but certainly it's coming to that point where you're like I'm getting this sense of like epiphany, like I finally know what's good for me and what's not. This is you saying this and being like, okay, this cycle is over. And I'm very proud of myself for surviving, making it through, learning a lot of lessons. And now it's time to rest, to heal, to narrow that, the friend circle, the friend group in favor of just the people who uplift you, who give you energy rather than take energy. And then, ooh, yeah, we got the Two of Water. Bearing red beer, you made it. Yay. Good morning, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Yay. Yeah, the Two of Water is it's about harmonious partnership, being on the same page with someone, really just you get each other, you get along. This is the type of person that you want in your life. This is the type of person that gives you the energy. They don't take it away from you. And you can bounce ideas off of them. Remember to be open to what they have to say, that they're going to probably provide some kind of um they're going to say something, or somehow give you some kind of again this epiphany. I keep getting this energy of like the aha moment where they're going to say something and you're like, "Oh my god, yes. That's the thing. Thank you." Like they provide some piece of the puzzle for you. And Seven of Water. Having lots of choices, dreaming about what choices, contemplating the choices that you have, about what you would like to create, as this cycle closes out, that means there's a new one beginning. And as you put yourself first and you move towards the new, you're really in this place of figuring out, well, what does that mean to me? What do I want? I have all these choices here. Some of them are not good choices. Some of them are what you've decided to walk away from, or to at least take a break from. Everything new now. Okay, let's look at the Oracle Tarot. That dab emoji is so great. My son, he's 11. He's into dabbing. All right, we get the Hermit, wisdom of solitude. Taking the time to retreat, to care for yourself, to figure out who and what is exhausting you, and getting real clear on what you need to move away from. Gaining that wisdom through going within. And ooh, the Five of Cups, unfulfilled expectations, right? Yes, yes. Um, yeah, really feeling that this speaks to this card of just feeling exhausted, feeling like there are certain people in your life, certain situations that have just left you feeling like you, you're just looking for more. Not fulfilled. Not you're just you're feeling like there's got to be something better. There's got to be. If you're feeling this depleted, mm-mm. It's time to move on to greener pastures. Sometimes you want to avoid moving to a new place, to something new, because the grass isn't always greener on the other side. But in this case, you're coming to the end of something and you're realizing, yes, actually, the grass probably is greener somewhere else. And you're kind of contemplating, fantasizing what that is going to look like. Oh boy. And then we get the Five of Swords, challenges and problems, which is this is what you're moving away from. Two fives, that's interesting as well. Lots of change. This is a major shift. You've been struggling. You've had some pain, some grief, some kind of big emotions because of some kind of tension, conflict with other people, misplaced loyalties, people who ultimately bring you down, don't lift you up. And I did this for you guys. I haven't done this for anyone else, but I'm gonna I'm gonna look at my new deck, the Dreaming Way Tarot, and I did this for you last time. I feel really drawn to this deck for this reading in particular. Six of Wands, riding to victory, success, um, or not even riding to victory. This is a card of victory, having gotten yourself to a place of feeling feeling like you've arrived. This is kind of the card that reflects this is the major and the minor arcana around having gotten through a major cycle, and you're like, okay, yeah, I feel very confident. I feel very happy. What's coming next? And in this deck, trying to understand, and maybe, whoa, that's weird. There's a person here. There's a head. There's a head with no body back here. It just maybe they just blend into the background. But anyway, there's all these people around, and for a second I was thinking they're all on horses, but I think you're the one on the horse, and everyone's kind of around you following. This is your entourage. These are the people who really have your back, who you can trust, who you can listen to, who are going to help bring you the epiphanies you need, help you change direction if you need to. And the Eight of Pentacles, which is focusing on gaining knowledge, putting your effort into something that is going to potentially pay off for you, that maybe you're putting a lot more effort into work in or into doing something that makes you really happy and feels really good. um Maybe this is a part of caring for yourself as you retreat from the people or the situations that were draining you. You're just like, okay, I just want to do my thing. I just want to focus on this. This is you doing you following your passion, building your knowledge, your skills around something that you already like to do, that you've already gained some amount of mastery. And so it's continuing with that and being very focused on that over most other things. And it could be, no, I wanted to say it could be doing something with someone else, but this Eight of Pentacles is really a card of just like solo work. um, and we get the Three of Cups. Ah, okay, okay, yeah. It's kind of you finding the balance, focusing on you, doing your healing, pouring yourself into what you love, what you're good at, your talent, building your talents and your skills even more, but then also taking the time to hang out with the people that you really get along with, that do have your back, that want to raise a cup to you and celebrate you, that you really get along with. These are the people you want to have in your life. Yes. People that are worth giving your loyalties to. Hmm. Okay, let's look at the wisdom of Avalon. That's right. Cheers. Traveled many lifetimes ago, it feels. Did a bunch of traveling, and I learned cheers in some different languages. Like I remember in Turkish, it's şerefe. And then in Hungarian, it's "Egeshegedre." And then in Norwegian countries, I think it's "skull." So, yay. Okay. So yeah, looking at the Wisdom of Avalon, we got forgiveness. So it's forgiving yourself for keeping yourself in situations that didn't feel so good, but it's also forgiving the others. Everyone's always doing the best they can in any given moment. And yes, they may exhaust you, but you know, it ultimately comes back to you. It's up to you to set your boundaries and be like, okay, like thanks, but no thanks. Um, this is a part of the healing. This is the part of going within. You're not blaming anyone, or you're certainly trying not to. You're just like, okay, these certain people exhaust me. I can't I can't do this right now. And it helps you gain victory in your life because you are setting boundaries, healthy boundaries for yourself. And then you get the B, luck, industriousness, and sweet victory. And yeah, I say this sometimes. I don't The word luck implies randomness. This isn't random. The industriousness part, this is from your whatever good fortune starts coming in for you. It's because of your actions. It's because of you changing your priorities, putting yourself first. When you do that, when you start to become more authentic to who you are, you start to align yourself to the positive flow that's there, that the universe, the energy there, that the universe is always kind of flowing towards you. And so, yeah, it's not luck. It might feel like luck. You can say to yourself, wow, I feel really lucky. But really, what you're doing is manifesting through your own actions and through uplifting yourself. And there is sweet victory. Sweet, sweet victory coming for you because of getting clear on your priorities. And then you get the butterfly, which is focusing on the beauty that surrounds you, focusing on your own inner beauty because of putting yourself first. It's starting to love and appreciate who you are more. It's it's allowing you to transform within yourself. A pretty major transformation. You're coming to this place. The word epiphany keeps coming up. And it's just like you're having these aha moments that are pretty big, that are pretty awesome. And I think as you care for yourself, you're seeing the beauty in others as well because you have more energy. You have the ability, you're changing your perspective. You can see differently. Okay. Um let's look at the Osho Zen Tarot. I'm trying to go more quickly. Sometimes I get caught up in the explaining of things and I feel like I'm gonna try and get better at that. Articulate the message better. Oh my goodness. And we have the Eight of Clouds, which is guilt in this deck. This is being in a mental prison, feeling stuck. You as much as you know that you need to walk away from someone, and as much as you're willing to even do it, you still feel bad. We often do. When family members drag us down, suck on our energy, take energy away from us, we're just like, yeah, but they're family. I need to be loyal. And you don't. You can love someone from a distance. You can set healthy boundaries. It's okay to to retreat when you need to. And again, it's not cutting someone off completely. You don't have to feel guilty because you're like, eh. It could be, and that could be why there's some guilt there. Because you're just like, Oh, I'm such a bad person. I'm such a bad friend. We're taught in our culture to often put others first, but at the expense of ourselves. And the idea is to put yourself first so then you can serve others in a really authentic way. And you've been in a situation where you haven't been doing that. And so walking away it's got you up in your head. But I love this card because we have the flowers up top, and it's like forgiving yourself for putting yourself first and actually doing that, the walking away that you need to do. It is going to help you eventually rise above beautiful part, be able to see the beauty, I should say. Get beyond your craziness. Okay, so then, oh, and then you get the Fool, which is so great because we have the World, and then the Fool starts the cycle all over again. And the Fool is all about being, like I said, being at the beginning of journey, feeling optimistic and excited, focusing on the beauty that's directly in front of them. Um, hi. Hi, Rincon. Good morning. Um, yeah, the Fool does everything. It's very focused on the moment and does everything. Lets the Fool lets themselves be led with their heart. This is you coming to this place of focusing on the new, on everything new. It's like it's the whole new world. Nice. Ooh, that's a fire. And new vision. Awesome. Wow. Yeah, you are transforming through being authentic, through caring for yourself, through allowing in the people that uplift you and make you happy, choosing the ones that give you that energy, that make you feel hopeful and excited. And it's like you're just, I don't know how many more words, I adjectives sometimes elude me, but it's like this is you. This is your transformation. This is a huge breakthrough and stepping out of some kind of box. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, this is where you've been before, just feeling beaten down by people, situations that sucked your energy, and you're just like finally like, oh, you're just expanding. It's beautiful. You saw me from Costa Rica. That's super cool. Wow. That's really neat. Right on. It sounds like you're not in Costa Rica now. Or maybe you are. Okay, so let's look at the angelic messenger cards real quick. Challenge. Yes. Yes, forgiveness, walking away. It is challenging. Letting a cycle close out, it can be very challenging. We don't A part of us, our ego does not like things to change. And we often get stuck. But you're up for the challenge because you're tired. You can't keep going. You're just like, "Oh, God, can I just take a nap and then like focus on what I love for a while and go party with my friends?" Power. Yeah. This is about personal power and putting yourself first and taking your power back through putting yourself first. Yeah, it's great. And attention. Um Wonderful. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm really enjoying this too. So it's a good reading. Um, Putting your attention on yourself, on the work you love to do, on the people that you love to be around, and it's all leading to this transformation. To you just being happier, happier and happier in yourself, more and more fulfilled. And you may be having a glow up because of this, being in this um energy. Yay, Bumblebee. Nice. Nice. Sag. Yes. Sagittarians are one of my biggest supporters. Which is really cool. Um okay. So, let me finish off with I didn't even prepare. Oh my goodness. Uh I love to use as many decks as possible. It's so fun. I just love the cards. Okay, so I'm going to finish off with my rune, what's it called? Runes for Modern Life. And I'm going to pick one card and we will see what it is. Ooh, it's so interesting. I keep getting the same ones. And this is a deck. There's many there's many cards in here. I don't know how many, but anyway, we have Thurisaz. And the guy is wearing a mask, as many of us, most of us, are used to wearing these days. And there's these factories behind him blowing nastiness into the into the sky. And I feel like this is what you've been dealing with. These are the toxic people in your life that you're walking away from. That rather than keeping them around and needing to wear a mask to protect yourself, you're like, "Ooh, here's an idea. How about I leave this area and I can just take the mask off altogether? Go somewhere that's clear blue skies, fresh air. Never worn a mask." Okay. Um Nice. Thursaz. Where I live, it is a thing that most people do. Thursaz. Here we go. Pronunciation Thurisaz. The meaning thorn and defense. This rune represents a thorn, which itself symbolizes the importance of having protection or defenses in your life. It does not indicate imminent attack, but rather the need to protect yourself in case of attack. Hmm. Perhaps you are unwittingly making yourself vulnerable in some way or taking dangerous shortcuts. And I think this is that where we started, making yourself vulnerable to people who are toxic in some way, who take away your energy. Drawing this rune could therefore be a reminder to take necessary precautions or to be alert to people who seek to take advantage of you. Yep. Unexpected change is also associated with this rune. Choosing the new, having a new cycle, having the Fool and the World. I mean, yeah, unexpected change. Although, yeah, you're moving into the new. It is the unknown, but then what comes is unexpected. And that change can be a stroke of good fortune. This rune is a warning to be alert to the possibility of something unexpected happening. Be watchful and take your time to consider all possible options. That's right. um, Another interpretation is that willpower, oh my God, is willpower is required. Don't allow emotions or preconceptions to cloud your judgment, and be sure to make decisions only from a place of calm deliberation, which is why you're going within. and being the hermit and taking the time to really think about what is right for you, getting very clear. Um, and because once you know what's right for you, once you're authentic to yourself, um, you move you move to a place of, yeah, how do I say it? You're very clear on what's right for you and what you need to do for yourself. And you don't have to fight. When you stand in your power, this is a quiet power. This is the power of being flexible, being the tree. The power flows within as you stand very solidly in who you are and what you know, but also being willing to move with as things change, as things come across your path towards the new. So there it is. Oh my goodness. And yeah, Rincon, it's been a tough road the last 2 years. So yeah, hasn't it? Hasn't it? We're gonna get through this. It's bringing us all together, there have been some blessings from this, what we've all been through. So let's keep our sights set on the positive and on the good that's coming in specifically for you. There's something so beautiful that awaits you, as you heal and put yourself first, build up your power, stand strong, stand tall, and be your most authentic, awesome self. So there it is. Chin up. That's right. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share.